we often meet certain people who lie at the drop of a hat without any rhyme or reason, whatever may be the circumstances. Can these people be termed as compulsive liars?
I don't know whether they'll be compulsive liars. They are liars.
So what do you mean by compulsive liars?
कम वॉट में सच नहीं बोलूंगा. That is compulsive liar. कुछ भी हो, सच नहीं बोलना है. That is compulsive liar.
Is it an inherent trait or
It's a cultivated trait. Nothing is inherent. You cultivate yourself in response to circumstances. Probably you got rewarded the first time you lied. So you thought that it's a beneficial activity. So you tried it again and you again got rewarded. So it endorsed your feeling that lying benefits me. Take the example of a marketing executive. His remit is to go and sell his product or service, whatever it is. How to convince a potential buyer? So you accentuate the virtue of your product or service. In the process, you sometimes tip the scale, you cross the boundary, and you start telling things which are more than what truly exists in that product. So you enhance the image of the product by telling things which are not necessarily true. So now, as a marketing executive, you have started doing this once and you probably succeeded in convincing a customer and increasing your sales. So it slowly becomes a habit with you to expand, stretch the truth a bit. The truth is 15 and you say it is 75. Yeah, so you enhance the product in the eyes of the customer, though the product doesn't have that attribute or quality, and you succeed. Now that success makes you adopt the same philosophy with a variety of customers. Now listen carefully. You're doing this as part of your job for which you're getting compensated and you're succeeding and it has started working and you do it regularly in your job. Now you're spending 8, 9, 10 hours of your wakeful life in doing this activity of stretching the truth. Slowly your subconscious mind has started accepting this as a philosophy of success. Then you start using the same philosophy in your personal life. You stretch the truth when you talk to your wife or your husband. You stretch the truth when you talk to your parents. You stretch the truth when you talk to your children. You stretch the truth when you talk to your neighbor. Then stretching the truth is a normal thing for you and you don't find anything wrong with it. You have become a compulsive liar.
So are these the characteristics of a compulsive?
Cultivated characteristics. Yes, they are characteristics. Cultivated.
So how do you deal with such compulsive lies?
Now there are two aspects of dealing. One is you are a compulsive liar and you have identified it and you want to change it. And you are dealing with this compulsive liar and you want to know how to deal with this person who is in my life who is a compulsive liar. So two aspects. So if you are a self-realized individual who knows that this is a flaw and this is hampering. Again, going back to the same example of the marketing executive, in my job it is required for enhancing my sales. Every sales executive does this, stretches the truth. I restrict it to my professional life and I become conscious of it in my personal life. Am I stretching the truth with my near and dear ones, with my associates, with my friends, in my personal capacity? Then I need to draw the line that I will not stretch the truth in my personal dealings as far as self-improvement is concerned. Okay? Suppose I come across another individual whom I have discovered through experience that थोड़ा खींच-तान के बोलता है, जितना है उतना उससे कुछ ज़्यादा ही बात करता है. Then I need to be aware that here is a person whose communication has to be discounted. अगर वो 50 बोल रहा है या बोल रही है तो I must take it for granted वो 20 ही है. So whatever you say, I have to discount it. हाँ, मैं पक्का आऊंगी या आऊंगा. So I know ये पक्का आने का थोड़ा 30% 40% डिस्काउंट है. लास्ट मिनट पे ये फोन करके बोलेगी, अरे मेरे घर में गेस्ट आया, मैंने आज नहीं आ सकती. Then I am mentally ready to be cheated by this person. So I don't feel cheated because I am prepared for it. When do you feel cheated? When something happens for which you are not prepared. I now know this person through past experience कि इसको खींचतान के बोलने की आदत है, stretching the truth, bending the truth, circumventing the truth. तो अगर I have identified this person of that category, then I have to be aware and be wary in my dealings and decisions. So these are the two ways of dealing with lies. But the issue here is not how that person has become a liar. It usually starts with childhood, because your basic frame is structured in your childhood. As a child, if you're witnessing lies left, right, and center, and the lies are not objected to by the society around you, which includes your parents, your brothers, your sisters, your uncles, your aunts, your friends, relatives, teachers, then for you it is an endorsement. बड़ों ने accept किया तो मैं भी accept करता हूँ. पिताजी ने घर में होते हुए भी माँ को बोला कि बोल देना घर में नहीं है. It's a lie which the child is witnessing. So once it is an endorsement that this is okay, then I don't find anything wrong with it. And you can see it in various aspects of life to varying degrees. For some people, killing is okay. There's no remorse. हमको सिखाया गया मारो, काटो.
Sometimes in life, for a thought to be impactful for the other person, we stretch the truth to a certain limit. So where should we draw the line of stretching the truth?
We have come to a stage where we are now talking of where should I draw the line. The line is already drawn. Speak the truth and nothing but the truth. You have now cultivated into an individual who has become habituated to stretching the truth. So now you want to know how far can I stretch. Now you're talking of a rubber band. There is a limit up to which you can stretch a rubber band, beyond which it will break. Now talk of a plastic rope. Plastic is not as elastic as a rubber band. You can stretch it and it will snap very quickly. So when you're dealing with lies, in which relationship it will break after stretching it for too long, and in which relationship it will break after stretching it in a very short distance, the elasticity will depend on the substrate. With one individual, one lie is enough to break the relationship lifelong. With another individual, you can have multiple lies over a long period of time and the relationship still sustains. There are many husbands and wives who live with each other's lies and yet remain husband and wife for 30, 40, 50 years, knowing and tolerating the stretched truths that each one says to the other. And there are cases where you will see one lie and khatam, aaj se rishta band. So you can't really draw a line in stretching the truth. The line is already drawn. The truth had nothing but the truth. That line is drawn. The minute you transgress that line, there is no other line. Then there is consequence.
So I came across this article recently where the truth did not work. So the old couple had to resort to lying for themselves to get the attention they required and to get their work done. So how do you term that?
I term that as the evolution of the society, and not a very healthy evolution. The society has come to a stage where I have to stretch the truth to get what is rightfully mine. And that stretching the truth now takes me into the realm of telling lies, blatant lies. Now I'm not stretching the truth, I'm actually telling total lies. We have become like that. Go back to ancient India, Satyug, Dwapar, Treta, Kali Yug. What is this? It is the evolution from truthfulness to untruthfulness. And progressively, if you see Ram Rajya, Ram was a stoic epitome of man, human. Yeah. Maryada Purushottam Ram. That is how they termed Ram. Krishna was the Chalu type of person. Yeah, he used to twist, bend truths. Narova, Kunjarova. Yeah. The eras are different. One was Satyug, the other was Dwapar. As the era in the evolution of man moves forward, man's character has started dipping down till you come to Kali Yuga, where man's character is at its worst. And now you are asking me, in that worst, where should I stretch it further? What is more worse than worse?
No, so when everyone is lying around you.
Everyone means you, the society in which you are living today.
Yeah.
Acknowledge the fact that you are living in a society of deceit. Is that the character you want? For the benefits that you envisage in telling lies, you forget that you are tarnishing your soul, if you believe in a soul, by the number of lies that you repeat. And thereby your spiritual progress towards purification and enlightenment is going to be delayed. Now, this knowledge is never taught in modern education. What is the purpose of you existing as a human being? What is the journey of the soul? Nobody talks of that. Nobody talks of cause and effect relationship in the universe. Nobody talks of if you have done something wrong, you will be compensated by an equal wrong done to you by the universe. Do unto others as others, you would have others do unto you. You use it as a slogan. You don't practice it in life. Now the universe has come to a stage where we are accepting all the ills. In our grandfather's time, cancer was not so rampant. Today, cancer is rampant. Heart attack was considered for people above the age of 55, 60. Today, you see 30, 31-year-old people collapsing and dying of heart attack on the street. So these are the consequences of the untruthful lifestyle that humanity has adopted, and today we choose to accept this as normal.